the one thing that this business is about sharing and talking with other people. I mean, that's the key. That's all you have to do here. And that's why I always have those simple mantras I always talk about is, bring a guest to have guaranteed success. Well, it's really pretty much that simple. So with that, I'm going to get into the presentation and I hope you guys enjoy it. Remember, next week, it'll be one of our fantastic key leaders that'll be doing this presentation. Don't know who it's going to be yet. We'll give you a little surprise shout out right before we do it on Wednesday. So with that, let me see if I can jump in here, share my screen and jump right into this. 1 second here. This is fun. Yeah, it's just such a great time of the year. I mean, it's just doesn't get any better than the holidays, ladies and gentlemen. There's just nothing like it. It's just one of the funnest things you can do, to be around your family, your friends, and to be able to share something like this. So let's get started. So, we start this presentation out talking about, what's your dream? And there's a good reason for that, because it all starts with that. You have to have a dream to have any success in life in anything you do. It just starts with having a dream, because it means you want something more than what you have right now. And for every person that's on this call, it's probably something different. I mean, for some, it's just if I could just have that ultimate vacation once a year, or maybe it's twice or 3 times a year. Well, that's great. If that's your dream, guess what? You can find it here. Or maybe it's like doing something much bigger than that and saying, look, I want the vacations, but I want to be able to build my dream home. I want to have the home that I've always thought about my whole life. I even do that right now. I'm in the middle of looking at building my dream home. And so you have to always have those dreams of say, what's next? What's next? Well, for some, it might just be something as simple as just give me the money tree. And you know what I mean by a money tree? A money tree means that you can do what you want, when you want, where you want, because you've got enough money coming in every month that you're not beholden to anybody but yourself and your family. And so with that, I'd like to say, welcome to Seaforth. And this is a place that you can make your dreams come true. And I mean that, you truly can. And it starts with 4 key components that I think are you have to be successful. And anybody that's looking at an opportunity, like for some of you that maybe you're here tonight for the first time and you're looking at, well, is this something I'd really like to do? Well, these 4 key components are so crucial to you having success, because it starts with you've got to have a team that's got unbelievable, integrity, business experience. And then after you've got that, you say, okay, what's next? Well, you have to have concept. You have to have something that's new, refreshing, exciting, something that everybody would look at and say, well, that would be kind of cool to do. I like doing that. That's fun. And then, of course, you got to have the products to go along with it, because without the products, nothing happens. So you have to have those products that are just really high quality and in-demand products. And finally, you need a compensation plan that has no limitations on it. Something that says you decide how much you're going to make, no one else. And so here at Seaforth, you have that. And let's go through each one very quickly. The team, talk about this all the time. If you took everybody that's on this page and added up, it's probably 120 to 150 years of business experience. That's a lot, and I come from this industry and I've been doing this since 1976. That's how long I've been in this industry. And that's how many, and trust me, in doing it for that many years, guess what I've had? Unbelievable successes and unbelievable failures. But my failures, I always learn more from my failures than I did my successes. And that's the same true of everybody you see here, what you're looking at. You take Oscar, CEO at Apple for 20 years. How do you stay a CEO at Apple for 20 years unless you're pretty talented? You don't. Frederick, my main partner in this, and you just heard from a gentleman that's been a turnaround genius, that goes into these big international companies and turns them around. Think about that talent, having that here at Seaforth. And then Scott, Scott comes from the industry like myself. Scott's a pastor, he's a teacher, he's been the president of a university, and he loves this industry. And he just brings a wealth of knowledge and experience. And of course, Boo. Boo came from PokerStars. That's amazing. PokerStars. He was the CEO there. So you've got a team behind you, and that spells success. That is the most important thing that has to happen first. And so, again, after that, let's talk about concept. Well, I think our concept is pretty new, pretty refreshing, and pretty simple. It's just shop and save. Anybody on this call think you can shop and save? Of course you can, right? And here's how great this is. If you can shop and save, we can very easily show you how to share and earn. It's just that easy. Third component, it's very, very important, is to have what we call exceptional products. And we have them here. I mean, we have all types of products from health and wellness, performance and recovery, juvenile, travel, nutrition, all these products. And I'm going to talk about a couple of them here just for a few minutes. Of course, the first one I want to talk about is PFPB. And why? Well, because that is our lead product. That product alone, I believe, is $1 billion product waiting to happen. I really mean that. I mean, in my 45 years, I've never had a product like this. And this product actually was what I call the concoction 2 years ago that saved my life and turned my entire life around. It took me from a person that really was on my deathbed, literally, to a person right now that's 60 pounds lighter, that's in the best shape of my life. I have the best, I mean, my body just feels so young, so vibrant, so alive. And ladies and gentlemen, when you get on this product, you're going to see the same thing because this is not just a weight loss product. It's not just, one thing. It's literally 10 products in one. And it's a wellness product. I mean, and I mean this, and this is why I'm so excited about the future for all of you here. Every man, woman, and young adult in the world should be on this product. And once you get on it, you should never get off of it. It's just that good. And the beauty of this product is this is one of those products that saves you more than you spend. So you actually can get into the business for free. You can be on this product for free. And you're going to change your entire body and your whole life and you're going to feel like you're 20 years younger. And I mean that, literally 20 years younger once you've been on this for any period of time. So that's PFPB. I always say I could talk about that for hours, but we've got all these other amazing products like Acai Plus. I mean, here's a product for anybody that's over the age of 25. You got any aches and pains? Guess what? We all do. Well, here's the product for you, Acai Plus. This is a tremendous product with lots and lots of science behind it, and it works. And of course, you just saw what we're doing for a Christmas special, so take advantage of that. Evernova, this has become very, very popular with the ladies. I have to admit, I use it myself. I always say that, but I look at my skin and go, okay, why wouldn't I use it? It's made my skin look younger. It's my skin is tighter. It's healthier looking. So why not use it? So it is for men and women, and it's a tremendous product. My wife, she lives by it. She uses this product day and night, just like most of you ladies do. So, and what's great, the pricing is good. It's a really great product for the price that it's at. Voyager, that's a product that I've been associated with for years and years and years. It's pretty simple. If you like to go and travel, whether it be for vacations or for business, why not travel at cost? I mean, why would you want to pay retail? Why would you go to Expedia or Priceline or Booking.com or any of those places and pay retail when you come to Voyager and you actually get a zero margin site that allows you to get the best rates on hotels and resorts all over the world? I mean, this product alone, if you travel at all, could save you $3, $4, $5, even $10,000 a year in savings. And it saves me that much because I use it a lot. So Voyager, another one, Blaze. Now here's another one. Again, and these are all our hero products, ladies and gentlemen. These are the products that really set us apart. Yes, we have all the other types of products, and we're going to continue to expand that, the name brands and stuff. But these products like Blaze, it does exactly what you see on the screen. It does improve your fuel economy to the point you're actually going to save more than you spend here too. Usually for me, for every dollar I spend for Blaze, I save somewhere between $3 and $5. It depends on how I'm driving that particular month. But between $3 and $5. So what does that mean? It's free to use and it saves me more than I spend. It puts money back in my pocket. But it also reduces harmful emissions, which is important to the world today. And it actually improves your engine life. It actually increases it because of how it keeps it so clean. So I use it in all my vehicles, my buses, my exotics, everything. You know why I use it? Not because it's our product. I use it because it works. It works. Now, obviously, we've got so much more here at Seaport, and we're going to continue to expand it. This is part of building this unbelievable shopping portal, and we've already started. We've got hundreds of products on there right now, but we're going to keep adding. One of the goals here during this next year is to add a lot of branded products. I'm talking about name brand products, and we will be doing it. We've already done it. We're going to continue to do it, and it's going to be so much fun because the more we can offer, think about this, the more we can offer, what does that mean for you? The more people are going to shop, and the more money you're going to make. And so with that, we've got this very simple concept, shop and save, pretty easy. And with that, if you can shop and save, we're going to show you how to share and earn. So now I'm going to talk about the money. All right. So how to earn income with Seaport, the #1 paying comp plan in the industry. All income is derived from product purchase, guys. It's pretty basic, right? And where does those product purchases come from? It's the welcome pack, the monthly subscription, and of course, shopping the Seaforth marketplace. Now, in Seaforth, there's 10 ways you're going to earn income here. And there's 5 primary ways we're going to talk about today: fast track, subscription, shopping, 20-10-10, and executive bonus pools. So if you sign up as a premier member, right, and you choose a welcome pack, and anybody can choose a welcome pack of whatever they want. I'm actually going to pause this to make sure I can pause it a little bit. Dave, I want to make sure I grab hold of this and start it and stop it.
You should be able, there you go.
Okay, there we go. Okay. So obviously you have 3 packs. Once you decide on those packs, and I'm going to stop it for a second. Once you decide on which pack you're going to use, it creates this fast track income. So you can come in at the $99, which is our really simple thing. You can come in a medium size pack or a big pack. Doesn't matter, but it's going to change the amount of money you earn from what everybody else does. So when somebody joins, anybody joins anywhere in the world, you're going to earn your income up to 5 levels, and this is unlimited width. In other words, it doesn't matter. So for example, if you enroll 2 people, pays 5 level deep, look what you're making, from $274 to $1,200, from the fast track. 3 people, as it goes down to the 5 levels, $1,300 to $6,000. 5 people, look at these numbers. Now, here's what's amazing about this. This is based on you only getting 5 and everybody else getting 5, this bottom line, right? Well, what happens if people get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Because there's no limit. Because remember, you can do this as much as you want. It's all based on the number of premier members that you actually put into the company. And you can enroll as many as you want. In addition, so can everybody else. But this is still fast track. Now, this is your upfront money that happens fast. But the other thing you do, and this is the most important, is subscription income. This is monthly. This comes from all the products your members purchase every single month. Every single month, their subscription pays you through 10 levels. And we call that the 2x10 shopping matrix. And here's how it works. You're married in this example, right? And you put in Bob, and that's your first person, right? And then from there, you put in the second person, which is Ann. Now you've got 2 premier members. Now here's what's amazing. I'm going to stop this for a second. Everything I'm going to show you is based on this and this alone. 2 people. When you think about this and you're going to start looking at these numbers, you're going to say, oh my gosh, how is this possible when it's actually based on a total of 3 people that you would personally enroll. You can do it with 2, but 3 is the maximum. And that's really what you want to make happen. So let's take a look at what this means. So now you've got, obviously, Bob and Ann, and you started your 2x10 shopping matrix. So what does this look like? Well, it's based on, number one, as far as how we determine the income, it's based on a combo pack of the PFPB and the Acai Plus, okay? That's the illustration that we're using throughout this example. It could be any other combinations. It doesn't really matter. But in that combination, you're talking about $110 in DC every month. So there you go. Remember you got Bob and Ann? That's your first 2 people, right? So now you got 2 people, you get paid on that. Now, Bob puts in Mark and Carol, Ann puts in Peter and Katie. Now you're getting paid on those people every month. Remember, this is every month. Every month, this is repeating over and over again. And so then what happens is this thing starts to move down, because remember, you're talking about being paid through 10 levels. 3rd level goes in. Now look what happens. Katie, Dave, Bill, Rob. Oh, who's that Mike guy? That's your 3rd person. That is and when you do that, when you put in that 3rd person, everything changes. From that point forward, you make so much more income out of this compensation plan, from your shopping matrix. You're going to be qualified for the 20-10-10 owner income, everything because of that 3rd person. And that's it. So the rest of everything you're going to see right now, for the next couple of minutes, everything you're going to see is based on everybody only getting 2 people. That's it. You got 3, but everybody else in this example is just getting 2, and that's all. And think about that, the kind of income that you can develop from just 2 to 3 people, because here's what it looks like. As this 2x10 shopping matrix fills, the numbers get bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's a monthly income. Now, I know when you look at that, you go, come on, how's that possible? But remember, how many people did you actually put it in this example? 3. That's it. Everything we're going to talk about in this compensation is based off those 3, and everything else comes, all the other income that you're going to see here in just a moment comes from those 3 people. So let me ask you a question. How many people in this call tonight believe that they could go out and help 3 people, into a business and help them be successful? Because that's all I do. When I look at this, I think of, I just need to help 3 people. If I help 3 people, I'm going to have all the success I could ever want. And it's the same thing for you. And that's all That's all you have to do is help 3 people. And look what happens. In addition to subscription money, what have you also created? Now you got shopping income. So what that means is everybody that you have as a member, when they shop, you make a commission in that 2x10 shopping matrix. So let's look at what that looks like. Now, this is in addition to your subscription money. And as this thing starts to fill through your 2x10 shopping matrix, look at the income. Look how this goes up. So instead of making, like we showed before, just from your subscriptions, now you got the shopping income on top of it. So let's change it. So what does it work out to be? Oh, it's a little bigger number, isn't it? It's 21,000. Now, again, people look at it and go, oh, come on, can't happen, won't happen. Well, I can promise you this. If you don't get 3 people, it won't happen. It can't. But if you get 3 people and just help them, it can happen because it's just numbers. It's nothing magical. It's just numbers. And that's the part that I always tell people. I say, look, anybody with all the tools we have can get 3 people. And it doesn't matter if it takes you 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, but everybody can do that because all you're going to be doing is if you just took the PFPB and just shared it with people, you're going to end up with 3 people. And it's just that easy. And I got to just tell you a quick story. I'm going to stop for a second and tell you a story. Today, I'm at my doctor's office. It was for my eye doctor because I was going to have my eyes examined. Well, obviously, I'm talking about everything, and she's doing my eyes and stuff. She says, your eyes are pretty good. How come at your age, you said your eyes are pretty amazing? Why? And I said, well, now what I do is I always look for a reason to bring up PFPB. And I never say perfect food for the perfect body. I always say PFPB. Now, this is a little training session on how to have all the business you could ever want. So all I said to the lady, I said, well, I have this product called PFPB, and the truth is it's changed my life. And it has. And I said, it's done all these wonderful things for me. She said, yeah, what do you mean PFPB? I said, well, perfect food for the perfect body. Every time I've said that, and I hope you're experiencing the same thing. When I say perfect food for the perfect body, after I just give them a little bit of insight, they go, well, how do I get it? And that's true. That's how easy it really is. So continuing on, that's how you're going to start building. You help 3 people. And by doing that, you're going to start opening now this amazing part, which is a 20-10-10 owner income. And folks, this is big. It truly is big because this is life-changing for anybody. And it's all based on 3, not 10, not 50, 3 people. You've enrolled 3 people, right? Now, at that point in time, you earn a 20% commission on their entire 2x10 shopping matrix. This is how it works. Pretty simple. Remember when you started yourself, you had your matrix, right? And you put in, your couple people, and you start building, and you put in your third. Now you've got your own shopping matrix. You're earning all that money we just talked about. But on top of that, who did you put in? Oh, you put in Bob, Ann, and Mike. Remember those 3 people you put in? No more. So what happens? So Bob, as he starts to build his matrix, you're going to earn 20% on it. Same with Ann and same with Mike. So imagine as their matrix fills over time, and again, this is over time, this is what you'd be making from the shopping of those additional 2x10 shopping matrices, another $13,000. But it doesn't stop there. It gets better because guess what? Bob, Ann, and Mike do the same thing as you. They don't put in 10. They don't put in 5. We're saying that Bob, Ann, and Mike do the same thing you did, which is 3. Okay. Now you got 9 shopping matrices. You earn 10% of those entire shopping matrices, which is another $19,000 a month on top of the 13,000 on top of the 21,000 we just talked about. But it doesn't stop there because again, remember you put in Bob, Ann, and Mike, they got their 3. Well, guess what happens? If their 3 do the same thing, now you've got 27 additional shopping matrices that you're earning on those entire shopping 10%. And ladies and gentlemen, this happens over time as this builds. And it's all stemming not from, again, you look at these numbers, 3 people. Now you're earning on 40 shopping matrices. 40. And that's if we only get there. But remember, you can get more than 3 if you want. And by the way, if you do happen to go to say 10, like a lot of people already have, we've got people who already got 10 or more premium members. Guess what happens? They don't get paid 20-10-10 on those shopping matrices. They get paid 40-20-20. And the other thing is, they're not going to have 40 shopping matrices. They're going to have, look at these numbers. I mean, wait a minute. I got to go back. Can I go back to, just for a second. Okay, let's let that play, and I'm going to stop it if I can. And again, nothing's changed, okay, except that now you've got the same number of shopping matrices, but now instead of getting paid 20-10-10, you're getting paid the 40-20-20. And look at the income that's being generated. I mean, it's almost like it's like, again, you look at this and go, can't be done, and when you really put it in perspective, what is it done on? 3 people. Three people. Why wouldn't anybody do this? See, that's the part I don't ever get. This is the only thing I've done my entire life because I understood leveraged income. I hope, ladies and gentlemen, if you get this, you can go work so hard all your life as a doctor, a surgeon, I don't care, an attorney, you can be, I mean, a CEO of a company. But guess what? You're paid an hourly wage or an hourly amount, and that's it. That's all you'll ever make. Here, there is no limitation. And what did you do to do it? Did you go out and get 50 people, 100 people, 1,000 people? No. You help three people. That's what you do in this business. You help three people. Now, it just gets better because it doesn't stop with just the fact of the 20-10-10 and the shopping and the subscription income. And the funny part about this that we always throw this in is that what people don't realize, it's not as many shoppers as you think, because one shopper can literally, the way this works, the way it compresses, one shopper can pay you 4 different commissions from they shop one time, like that BFPB, and you get paid 4 times from that one person shopping, depending on how it all works. So again, this is an income that just can build and build and build, and it doesn't stop there because it does get better. Now we have the executive bonus pools. Well, what does that mean? Well, all of a sudden, you start hitting these ranks, right? Because remember when you got into business, what did you put in? 2 people, right? And when you put in 2 people, let this keep playing, you're now an owner. You got 2 people. When Bob puts in 2, you're a 1-star. When Ann puts in 2 more, you're a 2-star. And it keeps going. And remember, this is just in your 2x10 shopping. Oh, by the way, what happens when you get to bronze? Well, now you get an additional bonus. In addition to all the other money we talked about, you get a $200 bonus. Doesn't stop there. Because remember, your matrix is continuing to build and build and build and build and build. And I'm going to stop it there for a second. So as this thing starts to build and you see it to start to fill, what does that mean to you? Well, these are ranks and reckoning. And this is what you, as you go from silver to gold to sapphire, you now share in these bonus pools. Every one of these ranks is a title that you now have, but every one of these ranks means income to you because as you hit silver, whatever's in that bonus pool each month, you get paid on it. When you hit gold, now you're getting paid on silver and gold. When you hit sapphire, now you got 3 pools that you're sharing. When you hit ruby, 4 pools, emerald, 5 pools, and you share them every month. And this is the money that actually, and for a lot of people, as big as you saw the other numbers, the income from here can actually be the largest of all. As a matter of fact, I think if you looked at some of our leaders right now, they would probably tell you they're making more money out of the bonus pools than everything else. And that's at an early stage. So ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much the comp plan. I'm sorry it got a little long because we had a little glitch as we went through this. But you know what? It doesn't matter because this is so much fun. It's so easy to do. And again, it's not a hard business. And I know I was talking to Brig the other day and he says, Mark, you just get so excited. I go, I do because I have such a passion for it. And I know I should back off and not be quite that excited, but I just believe in it so much. And when I know somebody like Brig, who's been one of the most biggest successes of all time in this industry, and he's here, and he's going to be presenting this for you guys as we come up, and we're going to be refining it a little bit. I mean, this presentation is going to get so much better. We just started presenting it, but it's going to get better, and particularly with some of these leaders doing it. But again, guys, it's not a hard business. It's only hard if you make it hard because it doesn't take crazy numbers. You're building a 2x10 shopping bag, 2 people. When you have the third, when you open up all that other income we talked about, that's it.
Hi, pretty exciting video, isn't it? My name's Greg. It's nice to meet you. And now all you have to do is, oh, hey, look, MAHA, Make America Healthy Again. We're out to do that. So now all you have to do is go to GoAskGreg, GREG.biz. And when you go there, you just enter your email, hit enter, takes you to the site, and you can sign up there. Now, as he recommended, it's better to sign up at the higher value. If you have questions about that, you can email me at gregjms2@gmail.com. So that's all there is to it. See you on the inside. Bye-bye.